Are we ready? I don't have on my glasses. I have to put on my glasses. You might see my eyes because I was looking at Plenty of Fish, and they told me to take off my glasses so they can see my eyes. And then they said they don't want them to smoke any weed, so I told them I'm only smoking grass. Is that okay? Then there's this other chick. They said if they make drugs legal, people will be on heroin. And I don't have any hair to win or to give away or to lose. So we'll get on to the next subject. Something about someone who won win. But did they win one? What did they win? They won one or they won none of one? What was one? What was known about the zero is one is none. But then she's at a church and we had soup. To turn it around, it's your puss means 1 inch means your actual thumb. TH time heaven. This is what we're going to talk about. I was born in 5724, which creates under the moon of Venus, the 16th of Tishrei. I call this the shit cap. Why? Shitrei. This next year, I'm born under the 10th of October 4th, the Yom Kippur of 5775. The thing I want to go over right now is number 47. We have this. When we multiply 47 by 20 to have it at one level, at the 20 level, because when you're at the 20 level, it has everything to do with 21. So when you go to 2112, I'll explain it. The letters are LU. It means can you read or can you see? But anyways, forget about that. Let me show you. This is the moon level of 19. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going around with 19. Light 10-9, lightning, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's wearing number 93. 19 by 47 is 693. 693, 693. We go 3 cycles. Why? Because this is the totality. Imagine this is one part, and each of these are one part, right? You're starting somewhere. So take away one part. There's only 3 or 4 that are left to cover. So after we go covering 3 or 4, we'll get all 693. 6 times 93 is 540, is 558. 8 times 55 equals to 440, which is Barack Obama, and there's a whole other equation for this. Even in pi it shows up. 333 is 9. 999 is 27. 2 and 7 is 9. 666 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. Talking about fine silver, who's got the gold? 18, 27, and 9 makes your 999. When we calculate it together, 8 by 9 is 72 for the 3600 and 3600 RPMs, or the world that is turned around 3,600 years. Although the in-between factor of coming around and changing times are a little bit different, and I'm going to show you that right here when Jesus was born. 50 times 47, Moses is born. Representation Nibiru, time of change. 30 more after that brings into the year 3760 Hebrew time, which is the new English Gregorian calendar, and brings up the year 0 when Jesus was here. Look at that, 1410, October 14th. My birthday is October 4th. This equals to 24, or in the day of man when Jesus came. 88 by 47 is 41, which is Monopoly once around and go back to go. And the 36 grid of short line railway. 36 and 41, this is 6 by 6, by the way. 36 and 41 equals to 77 game. Barack Obama and JFK, the 34th and 43rd presidents, 77. Their initials, 17 and 24 equal to 44. Pharmaceutical medications, because that's what 4 is all about. 2 4s are 8. 4 by 4 is 16, letter P. P and H go together. You got pharma. Because of the first letter of the A, not only do you have pharma, but you also have the X that goes along with it. Because 4 by 4 is 16, 4 plus 4 is 8, 16 and 8. That's right. 16 and 8 is 24, the time Jesus came. Pharma, putting something into your mind that isn't the totality of reality. This one over here, 4 by 136, I didn't do that yet. Let me multiply and see what it gets. 4 times 136 equals to 544, which is 220. If I multiply it, and it becomes 544, or 54 times 4, which is 216. 216 is 9 days. I call it Uncle Abe, the current that's going on. I can't explain this right now. I see it. I know what it is. 54 is known for love. You keep 3 balls in your pocket, you keep throwing those aces, every time you swing the racket in tennis. As the Williams sisters, they know. So now you know that 88 in time brings you to 4136, which is perfect. I cannot exactly tell you why it's exactly like this, but 44 is half of 2 presidencies is back to the 88. I don't know what it is. I have to sit down and calculate it all, but 8 by 8 is 16, is 64. 8 and 8 is 16. Now we have chess. 64 and 16 equals to 80. In French, they say 80, 480s, or 420 means 420s. But 420s or 420, because 420s are 80, but 420 is 105 in 4 groups. 1 to 14, 1 to 14, 1 to 14. N, 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 MNO, MNO, MNO on your telephone. Why we have the numbers on the telephone? Because they're part of creation. It's part of a vibration we need to keep inside of our bodies so that we can follow the continuous lines or vibrations that are in the world that have been placed here, because we live in a world of vibrations. There's a lot of things to say. Another last thing I want to say, again, is on 288. 288 in years, 576 in years, which is 18, 1152. We get to the year 2005. Add 20. The dice cube is 20. We're in the time at 20. The question is, what is this? This all has to do by the moon. Do not count, okay, the moon. The only time, the years we count are 288. And the reason I count the years 288 is because the distance of the last part of the year, 1.25 days, or 1 day and a quarter, or 5 by 5 by 5, which is also May 5th to the 5th to the 5th to the 5th, okay, brings up that there's 1 day, 0.25 days, or 30 hours missing. So once you go, if you want to replace all of this, you have to go 5,760 years in Hebrew to bring the time of the Mayans and the regular time of the Gregorian calendar back to where they are even. And that would come up, well, it's not even, we're still behind in time. We have all the leap years that made everything look even. So basically we're even. It's like we moved back in time and felt, you know, when you pick a lock and say, oh, I made the mistake, I'll go back again. Well, it's like that. We lose a year sort of like between the 2 calendars, but we haven't lost time at all because you can't actually see it, right? But when things are going quicker and the clock ticks faster, have you ever thought that we're missing 30 seconds to every minute in our life has gone away somewhere else, and they've counted it as time and they have rushed us? We've been rushing all the time. Anyways, we're going to leave it at that flat. If you have a question, I will answer it. And soon enough, I will get on to the question of where does pi reconnect, and what is the pi sequence, and what is it that at that sequence at the time it reconnects, and why is what I'll be doing. Raphael 7286. This is all about 47. Well, don't forget, one more thing about 47 is that that's 7, right? And that's 1. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a 4 from 1 and 7. 4 times 7 is 28. TH. 28 is EIN. 28, 4 by 7 is 28. 4 and 7 is 11. Is 39. RU or ST. So now you have EIN and ST, and EIN repeated again is Einstein. So if you want to know where 47 fits and why 37 is exactly what's up in the sky, and that's Nibiru. I'm going to try to get back. If you give me the right questions, give me a few numbers, show me a shape, tell me something somebody said professionally, because it's through the professionals that I can tear most of this apart. Because if the numbers don't match, or if the numbers do match, if it's too perfect, then we know it's a lie, right? Or is it? Thank you for watching. Raphael 7286 on the constellation of Pegasus. Hey, Paul, don't tell me you live in Messina. Wow, I can drive down there and meet you. Whoa, what a day that would be. We'd go nuts. I surely would like to meet you. You're really, really, I see what you've been doing, and your heart is set into it. Good for you. Thank you.